It's a long process, but it's really well worth it, and to get that, get your baby in your arms.
We're here outside the building.
I just can't explain it. It's beyond words. Just the feeling that I got holding her the first time.
I'm Stephanie Sylvie. Tonight, join me and my husband on our incredible journey to bring our daughter home. Christmas time is usually my favorite time of year, but the past few years have been difficult. Infertility kept my husband and I from getting our Christmas wish.
Here, Aunt Stephanie knows how to do it. She'll do it. That's the fun part.
But all that would change in January. A year after starting the adoption process, we gathered with other families at our adoption agency, Families Through International Adoption.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
We were brought in to finally get a first glimpse of our daughter's face. Born October 18, 2004, she was found abandoned at the entrance of a Chinese food market. Her umbilical base was still wet when she was found. She was no more than a day old. There were no notes attached, no history left behind. She was taken to a nearby orphanage where her caregivers named her Young Mei Yin. We would call her Hannah. There were 2 other girls found in that same 24-hour period in the same block as our daughter. They were brought to the same orphanage and all shared the same birthday. Out of all the couples in the world they could have gone to,
there's the happy parents of Jasmine May. Yay.
They were matched with our friends,
beautiful,
the Dawkins and the Wills, sitting right by our side.
She's got a lot of hair.
Does she? Yeah. Oh, she does.
We felt it was fate.
Oh, that's cute. She kind of looks like that.
As we prepared to travel, our girls, already friends, waited at the orphanage, not knowing how drastically their lives were about to change. I was able to get these video clips from others who traveled to the orphanage before us. They are so precious to me because our daughter won't have baby pictures to look back on as she gets older.
We're gonna see how we all stand to wear.
And what felt like an eternity, travel day finally arrived.
Sure. I'm videotaping at every stop, so later we can see just exactly how well we came out in that deal.
6 couples from the Tri-State left Evansville Regional Airport, but at each stop the group became larger and more tired.
hello to the camera.
In all, 25 FTIA couples made the trek to China. With layovers and airtime, we traveled approximately 30 hours. How's that for labor?
Well, this afternoon,
Sightseeing was on the agenda for the first few days. The Great Wall, Tiananmen Square. Honestly, it's all a blur.
Walk around, take pictures. All right, here we go. On the bus.
It was all in anticipation for Gotcha Day.
We got the 2 moms in front of us.
The day our daughter would be put in our arms. I woke up that day crying and couldn't stop.
Hello, this is
You're getting teary-eyed again. I'm going away from you.
My husband and I had waited for this moment for so long, it hardly seemed real.
Are you ready to throw up, John?
Yes.
Then the names started being called off, one by one.
where is your sister, your baby sister?
Finally, it was our turn.
Where's she?
Get pictures.
There are no words to describe for you what it felt like that moment she was first put in our arms. All I can tell you is there was a room full of parents feeling just like us. Our daughter was finally home.
Where's the tissues? Grab the tissues.
It's nice to think back to the first moment Hannah was put in our arms.
Where's she?
Get pictures.
But when I look at it from my daughter's eyes, it's actually heartbreaking. She was terrified, In one moment, her life was turned upside down. Handed over to people who looked different and talked different, she was about to experience several firsts. She'd never had a real bath. She'd never eaten solid foods. She'd never seen or touched grass or animals.
Go, Hannah! Go, Hannah!
In the first few minutes we had her, it was evident she was ready to move past that bottle.
Yeah, we're sending her to like a private all-girls college.
Most of the girls were sick when we got them, which is not unusual in an institutional environment. Hannah had bronchitis, tonsillitis, and scabies.
What you doing?
She didn't show it, though.
Got a little bit of a cold.
Yeah, she's a little congested.
The first several days, she showed little emotion of any kind.
Mama.
As the days progressed, she began to thrive, walking and talking and eating everything in sight. She began sleeping through the night, and best of all, she bonded with us. After several days, we got our first smile. When she played with the other girls, she came out of her shell even more, as did they. With such development, we made the decision for Hannah and Eric to stay back at the hotel when we were given the opportunity to visit Hannah's orphanage. Walking through those doors was one of the most difficult experiences of my life. Seeing those children's faces, I imagined my daughter there. The children were in bare cribs with no bedding, only wooden slats. Something not unusual for China, but not what we're accustomed to. The babies rocked back and forth, comforting themselves, and they followed us out the door. Their caretakers were extremely nice, but I still cried all the way out. Despite that, I have no regrets going. After we left the orphanage, the director took me to the place my daughter had been found abandoned. This is your finding location, Hannah? It's the Jinji Food Market in Yangzhou, China. Your mother left you in a place where you'd been found. I could barely talk, thinking that a woman had to come here in the middle of the night and leave her infant, who was no more than a day old, never knowing who would find her or what would become of her. If I could talk to my daughter's birth mother, I would tell her this. She is loved and supported by so many people. She is happy, truly happy. She has parents who love her more than anything in this world.
Oh.
And she gives love to us equally.
Can Mom have a hug?
When she gives us kisses, our hearts melt. When she wraps her little arms around our necks, there is no sweeter moment.
Love, love, love.
Oh, dance,
You gonna
dance,
dance
dance.
now?
I'm a strong believer that things happen for a reason, and I know without a doubt she is meant to be ours.